What's up, bitches?
Welcome back.
Hey.
Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch.
Hi. It's been a long time.
Girl. Be for
It's
real.
been a very long time.
Like, it's been like...
A few weeks. At least for us talking.
To, like, literally even just getting you on the phone. How you been?
I know, I've been MIA.
No, you're good. Girl, actually, before we get into anything, let me just tell you what my past 2-3 hours have been since I woke up, okay? I woke up from a message from my she sent me a TikTok or a video on it was a video on X. And the message that she said, let me pull it up. She said, I don't know if you saw AI tape of her or somebody made, but wow, they need to leave my girl alone. This made me so sad. And it's a video of Megan performing Cobra last night. Did you see it?
No, is that what she was tweeting about, though?
Yes.
Because I was wondering, I'm like, what the fuck is this
bitch
tweeting about?
They made a sex tape, Laila. An AI sex tape. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. I tried. I'm sorry, girl. I have to see.
She said I needed to find it, but I couldn't.
I needed to see what was the conversation about in Plaza, you know? No, but so they made an AI sex tape and then they posted it on X. I tried to find it. I think it's already gone. And in the video, like, as soon the video that she sent me, like, I literally cried because I just felt for her, like, my girl.
It happens.
Pobrecita.
It's not real. Happened to Taylor Swift just like recently.
Didn't know. It's just like she's but like everybody's haters because she's doing so good and her tour is doing amazing, and of course they have to do something to hate on her. But you know what? She might change some laws. She might get some laws changes when it comes to AI content being made. Just watch. Cause you know how she is.
We'll see.
She don't play.
We'll see. I was wondering what that tweet was about. I was like,
that's what it was
this?
about. And then, did you watch it? Let me send you this video. You need to watch this video. You need to watch this video, my girl.
It said it violated the X rules. I can't see it.
It was just her. I'll send you a TikTok later. It was literally just her singing. No, it was just her crying. Not crying. Well, like it was her performing Cobra, but she wasn't performing it because she was just like she was hurt and she started crying. It was so touching. Like I was touched. I
wonder why it violated X rules.
That's a good freaking question, Lila. That's a good question.
I have this big ass cup. This is the biggest cup I have in the house. And it's a cup that Antonio got from somebody who lives in Oklahoma, and it's an Oklahoma football cup.
That is big. It looks like a theater cup.
Oh, yeah, basically. That's probably what it is, but it's so big that I'm just like, I love it. That's what I put my water in.
This me. I like to drink water in a wine glass.
Okay. Period. The water in the wine glass. That's what she meant by like getting the wine out. I was like, why are you getting the wine out right now? You said that earlier to yourself.
Did I?
He's like, my wine? And I was like, oh.
Did I?
Okay. I heard it. Maybe you meant wine glass and I didn't hear the glass part.
Maybe. Okay, so now let me tell you about this Latino drama that I'm going to tell you about because I know that you need to know about, okay? So, there's a couple of people you need to know before we get started, Laila, okay?
Okay.
So, the people are Wendy and Eve. They're twins, okay?
Wendy and Eve are twins.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Benji, love him. He's so funny.
Who?
He's a Benji. He's a TikToker. I'll show you a picture of him.
Benji. I feel like I've heard this name before.
He is such a cute, like, oh, I love him. He's so sweet. He's like, oh, I love him.
I went to start my makeup twice.
Literally just did my lid gel. And then Wicho? I don't really know. Willicho, I don't know his name really. Those are the main important people in this conversation. It's really two people are important in this conversation, but they're all together, you know?
Okay.
So they're all TikTokers. Oh, and then maybe you need to know of Shadi Bae. Oh, she always comes up. So Shadi Bae became famous. I don't know if you heard of her. Have you heard of Shadi Bae?
I think so.
So Shadi Bae is this TikToker who is Latina, and she became an influencer. I don't really know why, because I don't really get it. But that's not what this conversation is about. Okay?
Not us hating a little bit, but it's fine.
No, it's not. I don't know why she's famous. I genuinely do not know why she's famous.
You don't get it?
No. But, I mean, hey, I wish somebody would say that about me. Like, why is she famous? So.
Okay.
So, when she started being famous, I started seeing this guy, Willito. I don't know if his name really Laila. So I started seeing him around. So I'm like, okay, I think like he got her flowers and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
And then that's how I kind of heard about him. And then recently he came out with a song and blah, blah, blah. And then also recently I started seeing Benji on TikTok. That's how I started seeing Benji, you know? Like, I started seeing him, like, he made videos in TikTok. I saw live reposts, you know? And then I'm like, okay, he's funny. He's Latino. Like, I can, like, relate to him, you know? He lives with his parents. Yeah, that's like, he lives with his parents. They have a very Latino house. It's very cute. Very much like, okay, like, I see you. And he's becoming famous. Like, when I saw him, he had, like, maybe, like, 20,000K. He just got to 1 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the twins, right? So the twins,
Wendy and Eve.
Yeah, I don't really know how they became famous, but they do live too. So they're famous. So now Willito, or Willie, whatever his name is I'm gonna call him Willito. Call him Willito, okay? Willito. So, Wendy and Willito are now kind of like, you know, like there's rumors of them being together. Wendy and Eve just had a launch release of their merch, and they did it in LA, and they did it at their house, and they looked like, you know, they had a good time. He got her a big bouquet of flowers, like a big one. And I made a comment, and I'm like, the roses look like they're already dying, which they did. And somebody said, you wish somebody would have got you those. And I'm like, you know what? You ate with that line. But they look like they were already dying. Like, that's facts. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to think. Okay, so this morning, that's what I know, right? So I'm just seeing them. I'm like, okay, like, who? I don't really know if they're really going out or not, but you just see the TikTok, you know, and you see them, like, making, like, little, like, live videos and stuff like that. This morning, one of the first TikToks I see, it's her saying, like, oh, cancel Willito. He stood me up last night. We were going to celebrate him having 2.4K, for 2.4 million, I'm sorry, 2.4 million, but he canceled. He stood me up, and later, I saw TikTok, Laila, that he stood her up because he went on a date with a girl.
So were they dating?
I don't know the deets, Laila. But the comments.
You don't know the deets?
Shut the fuck up. But the comment, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like they've been like, Laila,
Talking and stuff.
like more than talking, if you know what I mean.
Oh, they've been fucking.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I don't know, girl.
I
But
don't know why she didn't want to say that. They've been fucking.
this is me. Keep it PG-13. Oh my God, what am I doing? So, they. So I see that somebody, I don't know if somebody posted it or said that he got caught up with that. And then next thing, I see the girl that he got caught up with for saying, like, making a live on IG talking about, like, I didn't know. He said that they just made videos. I didn't know he had a girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Like, her being apologetic. And then later I see videos of him saying, like, oh, I went out to dinner with my family, blah blah blah. But there's literally pictures, pictures and videos of him being out. Cause she posted a picture on her story, and it was his watch and his hand, and he was like, "Why would she post that?" Blah blah blah. And it's just
Why
like,
would she post that?
I need to show you the video too. That's the video that I also need to show you. Because it's like, men are literally so funny. He got exposed for cheating, and he is trying to cover up so bad, but can't. It's so funny too. I just sent it to you.
Yo, speaking of cheating, can we talk about how Morgan is all completely back with random man from Atlanta?
You're talking about that Morgan.
I don't know which Morgan you were thinking about, but I'm talking about.
I was thinking of Monet.
Random man from Atlanta. I look like a clown right now, but trust the process.
Since I don't know what I was talking about, and I'm like, perfect moment about that. You'll see it later.
But anyways, I look
Girl,
like a clown,
I honestly, I unfollowed her.
I never followed her, I think, to begin with, but because I knew that they were like, she was trying to like soft launch him or whatever, and everybody was like, okay, like, she's soft launching him, like, she's young, don't get on her. She didn't
soft launch him, she hard launched him.
She wasn't saying, she was saying she was single. She was saying she was single. She wasn't like, I don't know, she wasn't really saying that they were together yet.
Yeah, she was.
So
honestly, I unfollow her.
So, but wait. So I'm scrolling through TikTok, Leo. And I'm like, and I see this, and she said, spend a day with my family.
Yeah, I know with him.
And he's on there. I was like...
Yeah, girl. I'm like, you're kind of late to the party, because it's been since, like, April.
I'm not late to the party because I don't really pay attention to her. I saw when she started posting him again, and then I haven't seen her since.
Girl.
And she had a whole like vlog.
When she went to Atlanta,
and I went through her.
When she said she was gonna go to Atlanta, I'm like, why are you going to Atlanta?
That was weird.
And then she said, and then she had a boat party. And then he was driving the boat, and it was just fucking weird. And I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. So I
remember that, but no, like, I went on her TikTok, and I looked, and it's literally every single, like, video is her and him. Gross. Oh my God.
Can't do it.
What a dumb bitch. I'm so sorry, but what a stupid bitch.
I can't do it.
Is that bad if you, like... Is it bad if you, as a friend, are just like, I'm over this, like, I don't even want to deal with this anymore, if somebody does that? Is that bad? Like, if you've been there through them with, been there with them through everything, like, the cheating, the this, the that, whatever, like, completely he left, all of this stuff, if you've been there with them through everything, and you see them go back, and you as a friend are like, don't fucking talk to me.
Listen... It is
like, don't talk to me anymore about this.
Laila. It is your choice what you do. You're gonna do what you want to do. It's not my life. I'ma rock with you, but it's your life, and I can't make a decision for you. I know how I feel about it, but if I'm your best friend, I gotta rock with you.
So you would just shut up?
You are a dumb bitch. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, you're a dumb bitch. There's a difference.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's a difference between, like, you know, like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything because no, I'm gonna tell you being a dumb bitch, but I'm not gonna stop being friends because you're being a dumb bitch. I mean,
I'm not saying stop being friends. I'm not saying stop being friends, but I'm definitely
you gotta tell them that they're being dumb bitches.
That, but also like I'm definitely saying to you that I don't know, like don't talk to me about this shit no more. Is that bad? Like I don't want to hear like.
It's hard. I feel like. I agree because like I don't want to hear about it. Like I already told, I'm gonna tell you, you're being a dumb bitch, and I don't want to hear about it no more. So don't talk to me about it. If that's your choice, I'm gonna respect it to you. But you gotta go to another dumb bitch to talk about dumb bitch business because don't lower my IQ, please and thank you.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like don't be a stupid bitch, and don't talk to me about being a stupid bitch because I'm not gonna listen.
Because I don't talk to stupid bitches, so I don't speak that language. No, that's crazy, though. As soon as I saw that, that's why I had to unfollow her. I follow her because, you know, she's from Michigan, so I love me an influencer baddie from Michigan.
That's facts.
So I'm like,
making Michigan bitches look like stupid bitches.
Wait, have you? I'm sure you've seen the whole drama with
Jalen and Monet.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? I feel like he didn't say anything wrong.
I think
his comments
that he needed to get into a conversation about, like, why are you talking about this? Your girlfriend is not asking you to pay for her nails, for her hair, for anything.
I think he was talking about in general. We're on a podcast. So why are you
talking about it? If I'm a girl and I can afford to pay for my hair, my nails, my lashes, my house, my car, my insurance, my everything. If I'm a girl and I can't do it, and you're a whole man and you can't do it, like the sprinkle lady said, I don't want a man that can't figure out no extra income.
I feel like real life, this is my thing. Real life people, it's not 50-50 because he never said 50-50. I think okay, let me 1 second because I just rewatched it this morning. So one thing is, I feel like he was talking about in general. I feel like he was talking about the girls who all that they do is say they want a man who makes X amount of money, blah, 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 whatever, but they don't even do anything for themselves. And I feel like he was talking about, like, those type of girls because there's a lot of them out there. Like, let's be 100% real. There's a lot of those girls out there that are, like, expecting this sort of princess treatment, but they're not being realistic. Like, if a man is trying and he's working his ass off, like, it's okay for you to help out a little bit. When I say help out, like, most people, the way that they do it and they structure it is like me and my man. Like, he pays the mortgage, he pays the big bills, he pays the car note, he pays the car insurance. I can throw in my little electricity bill. That's like $100. Like,
but what else do you take care of, Laila? The house. You take care of the man. Laila, your man is doing what he's supposed to do. He's being a provider. Jalen got into a conversation that he didn't need to get into. Like, if that is the relationship, that's how you want to have it. That's fine. But you brought us into the conversation. You put it on the internet. So when you put that shit on the internet, guess what? We're going to talk about it and we're going to put our 2 cents. You had no. His girl doesn't ask him for nothing. So why is he talking about this? Now let's talk about this. Girl, Girl, everything she has is literally expense. First of all, she had all of it before he even started with dating him. First of all.
I understand.
Okay, now let's talk about the fact. He talked about 50-50, right? So he talked about
Did
finances.
he say that? Because I don't remember
He said,
hearing
no, he
him say
talked
50-50.
about percentage. He said, you know, those. He said 50-50, and he also said about 20%. I got 70%. He talked about two different things. He talked about the money, and he also talked about the time. You know what I mean? So there's two things between being a provider with like money and a provider when it comes to like literally providing you safety, providing you other things. He talked about two different things that. Why are we talking about it? We're talked about every 6 months. We don't need to talk about it again. If that's your relationship, that's what you want, have it, bro. We don't care your 2 cents.
But did we watch the full thing? I didn't watch the full thing, but let me say how did he get to that point? How did he get to that point? Who asked him about that? Because he was on an interview. So, like, who asked you about that? You know what I mean? I feel like the internet is shitting on him so hard.
I had another thought, and it kind of went away. But honestly, like, if I'm a girl and I can do all that for myself, you should be my man and would want to do it. I'm not saying you should do. I'm not asking you for it, but if you want to, why wouldn't you want to like provide for me and want to do for me? Your man provides for you without you even having to ask, Laila. That's a provider. And then you know what's the worst part, Laila? You know she just had a launch, and nobody talking about it. Because he out here talking about this shit at the wrong time.
Well, that just has to be all circumstantial. I feel like I hate that people are kind of shitting on him. Because I am of the... Listen, I understand wanting a man to be provider, and a man should be a provider. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. That's just my opinion. But at the same time, I think girls out here are being very unrealistic. Like... You're not gonna have somebody who pays for your nails, your hair, your this, your that, whatever. Like, I feel like girls are just so brainwashed by social media, and I feel like that's kind of what he was trying to say. Like, I feel like everybody's so brainwashed by social media that they think that I'm sorry, but not every single girl can get a fucking man who makes 6 figures. Like, you guys probably didn't even get a man who made 80,000, much less like 100K or over 100K.
Listen, I'm just that he did not need to get into a conversation that he was not involved. Why are we talking about this?
What if he was asked?
Why every 6 months?
Or is that his fault if he was asked?
We need to rewatch the video again because tripping. It's me. Hold on.
They didn't put in there if he was asked or not.
Honestly,
right now I'm missing Leo's blush palette because it gave me the perfect pink last time I used it. And I was obsessed. But that's a completely different story.
Men are not expected to pay for my nails, my hair, and anything. Men are not,
okay, but that's you, Leo. But look at the society and look at what girls and even like the sprinkle lady, like how she is. I get it to a certain extent, but I also think you gotta be realistic. If a man is trying and a man is doing as much as he can, like, and you know that he's gonna go far, you can be there. Yeah,
if I can afford it in this economy, why can't you? You're a man. You have more. You get paid more than me. You literally get paid more than me. Your haircuts are $30.
Not in there. What haircuts?
They're men haircuts.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
According to who?
To all my coworkers.
Oh, it's probably because that's in because Antonio pays like $40-$50.
Oh, I'm sorry. Compared to my what, 65, 75? How much are your nails? How much are your lashes? And how long do you get them done? Every 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Nails? Hair when you get a color?
That's like 200.
And who's talking about when have you asked for a man for that?
Never.
It's not expected. It's literally just you think it's expected. I mean, if you want to, please do. We highly will take it, but I'm not expecting you to do it, and nobody's asking you to do it if you don't want to. And if a girl is, then stop dating that girl. Move on. Find the right person. Don't piss me off.
Do you think that they argue about that?
Who? Oh, them?
I just feel like he was taken out of context. I think that a lot of people, I think a lot of people that are saying that he didn't, that he's like full of shit or whatever, blah, 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 like all this stuff. Like I said, half of y'all haven't even experienced a man who makes 80 grand a year, much less a man who makes 6 figures a year. And a lot of these girls are expecting that. I think that you're putting too much of yourself in it and you're not looking at society. I feel like we talked about this before.
I think
like,
a man as a provider should provide for a woman. And if you want your woman to provide for you, if you want your woman to literally be a woman and make you food and do everything, then provide for her. And if she doesn't, then move on. Because it happens. I think if you're in a situation that you're not getting what you want, you just need to leave. Why are you there? Am I too cut and dry? It's me. I don't understand why people are just so silly.
I think there's a lot more real life that you don't think about.
People think we're silly.
I think that, like, well, that's not true. I guess that's not true.
Listen,
I don't think you're too... If you were too cut and dry, you would not have been in some situations that you were in. You're a very understanding person.
No, as I said, I mean, even look into, like, remember, Bleep, what's his name? Yeah.
I don't like how you're like, what was his name? What was his name?
He didn't have a full, like, you know, he wasn't employed. But guess what, Laila?
He's employed now.
Provider. Always put gas in my car. Always. If we were going to a gas station, he was in that car, guess what? He put in gas. Anytime we went out to dinner, he paid. Anytime we went to grocery shopping and he was with me, guess what? He paid. Provider.
Yeah.
Laila says silence. Silence. It's not about how much money he makes. It's about whether if he wants to do it or not. And he just tell me he's broke without telling me he's broke. Tell me he's jealous of Monet without telling me he's jealous of Monet.
I was thinking about that, though.
I didn't know who he was until Monet posted that man. I didn't know who he was until he posted that man. Listen.
I had no idea who that man was.
What a perfect timing, Laila. What a fucking perfect timing. She's launching her new perfume, and then they post this video, and then the only thing anybody's talking about, it's about how she's a provider. Nobody's talking about that perfume. You know what they say? When your partner doesn't love you, like, they will, like... Okay. So I saw this TikTok that said, like, if your partner always makes you cry on your birthday, any celebration or anything like that for you, is because he doesn't love it. Because
is it that one guy that gives advice? I love him.
I don't know, girl. They're like pretty much like downing on, like, you know, any of your celebrations because they don't want you to win. They don't want to see you win.
That's facts.
ain't nobody talking about that perfume, unfortunately.
I just think.
I'm sorry, Clea. Her comment section is literally all about how she's a provider, and I love it. I fucking love it.
I saw that.
What do you think, Clea?
I don't know if that was him, though. Like, what if this was filmed a while ago, and it wasn't supposed to be released or whatever, and now it's, like, they deleted it? I'm just saying, like, that if you're on somebody else's podcast, you don't get to dictate when that comes out. You get to film it, and then they say, oh, it'll be out, like, this and this time or whatever, and then that's it. I just think that... I think what he said was blown so out of context.
I just think you need to talk about it.
I feel like he was a victim to, like, the clickbait clips. Like, I just feel like he was a victim to that.
Not him being a victim. Oh, no, Laila.
No, I just think he was a victim to that, honestly. I don't even think... I get where people are saying, like... And it very much could be that he's jealous of her or whatever, this and that, or he might feel some type of way, whatever. But I think, like, sometimes when you're having conversations, like, shit happens and you don't necessarily mean it that way, and then the internet gets a hold of it, and then they're just like, ah!
Then I want a retraction. I understand what you're saying. Like, you know, he could have been clickbait or whatever. But, girl.
A retraction?
No. Believe it. I don't believe it. I'm glad she is the breadwinner, though.
Good for her. Mm-hmm. And good for us with putting on all this blush.
Yeah, he definitely is the breadwinner. Did you see this?
What is that, henna?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you. Got it done at the event yesterday.
At the event?
Mm-hmm. I finished.
You're done?
Yeah, I did a quick... we said, like, simple looks.
It is simple, but I was trying to be slower because you used to get mad at me for being too fast. Oh. So I was purposely slowing myself down.
Good.
So that way you would be able to do what you needed to do.
We can still talk.
But...
What else? Girl, yeah, no, I don't know. He really pissed me off with that comment. Because I don't know why he came into a conversation that he not need to be involved in. Did not need to be involved in.
He felt very strongly about it, obviously.
I feel very strongly about him not needing to talk about this. Imagine your man going on a podcast. Imagine your man going on a podcast and talking about how he wants to go 50-50 with you. Like,
that's not what he said, though. He said that every day, and I've heard that so many times. I've heard that so many times. Every day is not 50-50.
That's why I also don't think that's even his thoughts. I think he saw somebody say that and he just said it out loud, because I seen other people said, and I agree, like, you know, marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is not 50-50.
No,
that's marriage.
Nothing is 50-50.
But that's marriage.
That's marriage. I think a relationship is the same way too, though. I need to go get something. BRB. Keep talking, Leo.
You are literally... I'm over him. Honestly, every time I see a video of him coming up, I just keep swipe up because I'm over the conversation. I'm over seeing his little braids.
I was literally, when I saw this, I was like, oh God.
Braids.
He pissed a lot of people off.
And the thing is, Laila, you know, okay, I can understand understand that, you know, like what you're talking about, like it is, you know, like not everything's 50-50. Sometimes you gotta do more. Some people give more, and then vice versa, right? But he is 31 and she's 24. So you as a 31-year-old expect your 24-year-old girlfriend to be on your level and give 50-50 or give more when you don't have enough to give. Your 31-year-old self, your grown-ass man, don't have one, you know? Expect your girlfriend to give more.
This driver is calling me. I have to answer. Hold on.
So, yeah, that's what I think. I think he needs to stop being a little cheap man. Needs to grow up and be a man, get some huevos, and stand up for his girl because he's embarrassing his girl out here. How are you going to embarrass Monet like that? How are you going to embarrass Monet like that? How are you going to do a girl like that? Especially on her launch, her new launch. Can't believe it.
Okay, I record 1, 2, 3. Go!
Anyways, so we had to stop because Laila is a busy business owner and she has an emergency, so she has
that I need to take care
go.
of.
She has to
Unfortunately,
go.
and my makeup isn't done.
Let's see where we ended. I did. This me.
My makeup isn't finished, but it's fine. We still looking cute. I got one eyebrow done.
Period. I didn't do eyebrows. I just put clear.
But thanks for tuning in, you guys. We love you.
Thank you.
And we will see you
Stand with
soon.
me, F. Jalen. I'm just kidding. No, I don't really care. I'm actually... He needs to grow up and be a man and let that girl just have her fucking moment. Anyways, Laila, go take care of your business. I love you. We will maybe try to talk tomorrow. Bye, bitches.
Bye.
Bye.